My very first slide, the entire thing was created by an AI. I'm a very lazy person, extremely lazy. And I think which is why everyone that has hired me likes me, because it means I get to look for the fastest and easiest way to get anything done, right? So for many businesses, um, our singular challenge often starts with having a deck. You know, you have this idea, you want to pitch it, you want to get an investor, and you have no idea how to put it together so it looks good and sounds good and all of that, right? You could spend a lot of money paying somebody to help you write something fantastic, or you could just do what I did and type in the information that you want. I like what Malik said about garbage in, garbage out. So all you have to do is tell it the exact thing you need. Like, hey, I'm trying to raise $1 million. I need this. I need it to say this. I need it to say that. This is okay. I'm going to confess. So the company I work out just raised $3.5 million. The pitch deck was written by an AI because my boss asked me to write it. I didn't write it, and I told him it was ready. The day we were supposed to send it in, I said, "This is being recorded." Oh dear. All right. It's out. It's out. So I sat down and at least I know the product because I built the product, right? And I simply typed in everything I know about the product. And I told the machine at the end, this needs to get us at least $2 million. And he wrote out everything and we raised $3.5 million with it. So like that helped me a lot. Everything you see here is talking about how to process, set up your system, your building process, how you create your product, take it to market. So the first thing I told the AI was, hey, I want to be able to guide people through how they set up the idea, how they get to design, and then how they can get it to market. So he broke this down for me and said, for the creative process, the first thing is ideation, the second thing is design, the third thing is optimization. So I'll show us how to achieve each of this with a different AI. One of the things I know that people pay for, because I used to do like designs and the rest, apart from my day job, I would probably say the simplest design for a brand kit would go for like what, $200, $300, right? Give or take, but an AI would do it for you for free. So you can still pay us, but an AI would do it for you for free. So I asked the AI, okay, what are the key things I need to know if I'm creating a brand kit? And it spoke about brand identity, product visualization, personalization. I don't have to read all my notes because I want us to get to the hands-on bit. Optimizing the supply chain. I wanted to know, how do I take it to market? What are the things I need to do? So he said, okay, you can use AI for the supply chain, for the production, for hardware machines that are powered by AI, and then understanding sustainability, meaning if I want to know what I should be doing next, it can help me with a forecast of the next step of my business or my product, right? The next part is customer engagement. It's very critical that I know how to ensure that people are interacting and purchasing. There was something Malik said about chatbots that helps you, that interact with you when you go and buy, right? There are now chatbots that can negotiate. Like, I like the fact that we always price everything in this part of the world, so there are chatbots that does that too, right? They make you feel like you're talking to a human being. I want to pay $100. No, I want you to pay $80. And the machine will go, okay, you know what, it's fine. Let's see how we can. And you genuinely believe it's a person. It's not a person, it's a machine, right? Well, some of them are people, but like you will notice when you see typos. All right, AI-enabled sales channels. There are a lot of storefronts that can be built with AI now. One of the things I've enjoyed in my career is building websites. I enjoy building websites. I enjoy the tech of the tech, right? But these days there are AIs that you can give a simple prompt to build an entire website for you. One thing I believe in is even after that has been done, you need the human side to kind of tweak it a bit here and there, right? Okay, so I think now we can get to the hardcore part. Are we warmed up yet? All right, so let's go to my second slide. Does this look nice with the color and everything? I told the machine that I was going to be talking at the Lagos Leather Fair, and it's about leather, but it has to look techie. And it gave me this design, and I just thought this is very techie. So does it look techie and leatherish? Good. All right, so let's now go to the one that was created by a human being that knows nothing about leather. Please, let's see the next slide. No, the very next, Scott. Very next one, Scott. If you laugh at my design, I'm waiting. So the next one I created on Canva. At least I'm still like I still use the machine. The difference is that this machine, which is funny, Canva now is now AI enabled, right? Canva is now AI enabled. But I decided to do this myself and build, arrange the templates, put the pictures here and there, and I still lazily added the support by saying, give me a template that has leather. So I'm waiting for that one. You see the very first picture, and you could tell that this was done by me. Yeah, there it is. All right, I just said give me a template that has leather. I added tech, and it didn't work. So this was the leather one, and I just typed this, and I said in this workshop we'll explore how the leather industry in Nigeria can harness the power of AI. All right, next slide. Because this was me, it was just 6 slides. The one by AI was like 15 slides or so, and it was rich. This one. Anyways, so the very next slide. I spoke about the same thing, but I mentioned tools. So the first thing was for creating brand kits. You can use Canva, you can use Adobe Spark, right? They would help you do a lot of things, just like how I created this very slide. Yeah, so you can do that with Canva, and you can use Adobe Spark because it actually is AI enabled and it helps you with design. Okay. For the next bit, it's I'm trying to run through this because I want us to really do some practical stuff. Okay, for the business bit, for workflows, those of you that work in corporate organizations would already know tools like Trello, Notion, Monday, Confluence, every Confluence enabled tool, right? A lot of them are AI enabled. The job of these tools is to help you manage your product process, meaning when you are developing, you want to. Have you ever had an issue where you are calling the person to say, how far have you delivered the thread? And he says, I'm coming, ma, and you start crying, right? So these tools just help you know what's happening next, who should be doing it, and how they should manage it. So customer interaction, I mentioned chatbots. ChatGPT is one that many tools are feeding from. So people think there are like 1,000 AIs out there. No, there are 1,000 AI-enabled platforms feeding from specific group of AIs that have spent a lot of time learning. And ChatGPT at the moment seems to be in the forefront of it. Apple AI is something else. So we're waiting for when that one comes to full manifestation. Summary. So everything I'm sharing here, I will drop the link so everyone can access it. Okay, so you can go through it. So the summary, the brand kit, the business workflow, I summarized that you can use Adobe and Canva, you can use Trello, Notion, Monday.com, you can use ChatGPT, TARS, and ManyChat. So let's get hands-on now. So if you go to looker.com, it would tell you, they have the landing page that tells they have everything about AI, blah, 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 all right? The first thing you do is you type in your business name. What business do you have, right? I typed Leather King. I was like, let me name a business Leather King, and my slogan would be, can't even remember what I entered my slogan as. Anyways, it first gave me some of this to start with, right? So let's click one. I would click the Leather King with a heel. Right, let's customize. So click that one and then click start customizing. So it's going, click start customizing. Good. So on looker.com, looka.com, you would put in whatever your business is, put in whatever slogan you have. It will bring in something for you. You take it a step ahead to talk about like what your business is about. Is a guide of what your business would look like with those colors. If you scroll through what you've gotten, it will give you the entire brand guide with what your system will look like on the mug, your complimentary business card. It will give you template for your invoices. So when you say, I need to create an invoice, it will give you everything and it's free. So you can just download them and that's it, right? So that's looker.com for setting up everything you need for your to start the business without paying anybody. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. Oh, there it is. So scroll down. So it tells me what my website will look like. Gives me sample of cards, social. Oh yes, one of my favorite parts with looker.com. So you know how you have to hire a social media manager to create posts and all of that, right? It comes up with different posts for you and captions. So you just click the post and say post on Instagram, Facebook. You just click them. When you select the social post, it will be posting for you every day. Who doesn't like that? Save you. Well, how much does it save you? $100. On the next tab is gamma.app, right? I like gamma.app because now Yes. So Gamma.app was what I used in creating that presentation, and it's also what I used in getting $3.5 million from investors, which is ridiculous. Because all I did, which is what you can do now, so go to Gamma.app. Now, when you go to the Gamma.app, you select generate, so it gives you the option to generate. You see I have presentation, website, and documents. So you want it to generate a website template for you without hiring a UI UX designer. The cheapest good UI UX designer you will get to work for you for a minimum for a month is between $1,500 to $2,500, right? So scrap $2,500 and you can click website and say, I run a leather business that does whatever you want to write the details, right? For me, I use presentation and I typed in everything I was told about this event and it brought that entire presentation deck. Okay? All right, so you guys can try the same thing. Sorry I couldn't be like typing. I had some weird things I was going to type to pull out. And then, how many of us saw those amazing pictures Malik showed of those leather bags and you were thinking, I would like to have the kind of pictures? Yeah, you could do the same thing. Just type the command. Right? I want a beautiful leather bag that is going to make somebody pay, because I saw a leather bag outside and it was what? I think it was $200 for a leather bag. I didn't know that bags cost that much. My wife buys me my bags. So I was like, what? So, like, imagine if he is costing, based on the fact that it cost him $100 to come up with design, there goes $100 for design. Okay, has anyone tried Gamma? Have you? Yes, Gamma.app. This very website I'm showing you. You go to Gamma.app, you see the option to sign in with Google, so you can click sign in with Google, right? So you just sign in straight up, it's free. Sign up with Google, sorry. All right, it's free. Once you do that, it will tell you generate whatever, you click generate. It gives you the option of presentation, website, document, so you can pick anyone and generate what you want. All right, I'm running out of time, so let me go to the very last one. Now, if you go to, I think this is Taskada, I'm going to share all of this link, right? And then I click create with AI. Please don't click here because I've done a prompt already. So you click create with AI and it will ask you to enter your command, right? So I entered the command of, I run a small leather company. I only have 3 staffs. The 3 people are tailors, graphic designer, and a marketing person. So I need a project that can highlight the missing roles I don't have, specifically quality control and management, right? Click on demo for me. Okay, so let's take out the good, perfect. I wanted to run it in a sprint of 2 weeks, meaning I was saying I have 2 weeks to design the leather, take it to market. I need to know all the people I need to work with, how long it would take them to do all of the work. I gave it all of that instruction. And if you see, it created a 2-week sprint for me with the milestone of step by, I know nothing about how they make leathers. This gave me everything you all would do to build whatever product you're building and how I can do it all in 2 weeks. So this can help you manage your process, like who is going to do what, when they should take it up, what they need to do next. So let's go to the very last one. It's Visair. So that's the one we skipped here. You can go to this website on your mobile phone. I want to spell out the address for you properly. All right, vervear.com. Okay, no, don't zoom in. Go back in. All right, good. So if you visit that website, you see where it says footwear, glasses. So for those of you that are wondering, how can I explore AI to sell my product, to get people to buy my product? This is a good one because if you scan, because you can set up your own business with these guys, put all of your product that you've done, and they will show people what it will look like if they buy it before they buy it. So you can scan footwear right now. Just scan that footwear barcode. Yeah, just scan it with your phone. When you scan it, it's going to ask you for permission to open your camera. It's going to open your camera, and when it does, point your camera to your feet, and it will show you what the sneakers would look like on your feet. You can move your leg about and see if you like the sneakers on your feet. And imagine if your website does this, and people can see what it will look like on their feet, skin color, and then they click pay now before they buy it. It solves that problem of interactive sales for technology. All right? Does that make sense? Have we learned anything today? So with that, I believe I've come to the end of my presentation. Thank you all and have a wonderful rest of your day.